Hi, friend. Welcome to or welcome back to Yoga Born YouTube. And it is Sunday, the 17th of May when I'm recording this. And this draws to a close the week of Mental Health Awareness Week 2026. And we've been offering different things all week, giveaways, free classes. This is one of our offerings, is a free mindful meditation with the focus on mental health and the theme for Mental Health Awareness Week 2026, which is action. So let's come to find a comfortable position. That could be sitting, that could be laying down. Feel into what works for you. If you have the time and the space, which you don't always, and that's fine, but if you do, you might set up your space. Little things like lighting a candle can feel a bit symbolic in terms of ritual. You might get some cushions and blankets. So if you need to do any of that, just press pause on the recording, gather what you need, get yourself really comfortable, and then press play when you are ready. So now you have yourself in that comfortable position. Just allow the hands to rest naturally. And if it feels okay, start to close out the eyes, or you may have covered the eyes with an eye pillow or flannel, something else. And let's begin by noticing our breath, just exactly as it is. No need to change it. Let's just be the observer of our breath. Feeling the inhale arrive and feeling the exhale leave. And now notice the places where your body meets the earth, or your bed or your chair, your yoga mat, wherever it might be that you've decided to rest. And have this sense of gravity just holding you. There's nothing that you need to solve right now, nothing that you need to do or fix. And take a slightly deeper breath in and a slower breath out. And again, deep breath in and a long and slow breath out. And bring your attention, your awareness to the simple fact that you're here, alive in this moment, present in this moment. And mental health is not something separate from life. It's woven through our thoughts, our relationships, our work, our hopes, our struggles. And awareness is powerful, but awareness can also form action. And that is the theme for Mental Health Awareness Week 2026, action. And that doesn't have to mean perfect action or grand action, just simply meaningful movement. And an invitation for the next few minutes to just reflect gently with kindness on, let's say, the three circles of action. So for yourself, for someone else, for everyone. And first, we come to yourself. So, bringing your awareness to your inner landscape, maybe you bring awareness to your heart space, the space between the brows, or to your whole physical body. What does your mind and or body need most right now? Rest, connection, honesty, support, boundaries, compassion. These are just suggestions. And you don't need to judge what comes up or, judge the answer of what you need. Just listen. And imagine offering yourself the same understanding and the same compassion and love that you would offer a friend. A quiet kindness, a little bit more patience, less criticism. And you might ask yourself out loud or just whisper it in the mind, what is one small action I could take to support my own well-being? What is one small action I could take to support my own well-being? And again, just some suggestions, because sometimes that might kind of click. Perhaps it's asking for help. Perhaps it's getting out into nature every day, turning off your phone, booking an appointment you've been meaning to book, taking a break. The simple action of drinking water throughout the day, staying hydrated. Saying yes, equally saying no. But let the action be realistic. Let it be gentle, possible. That's what this is about. And just take a nice deep breath. Let anything that has come up there settle. And now we widen that circle. So could you bring to mind someone else? It could be a friend, a family member, a colleague, neighbor, someone that you know carries or is carrying a lot. And you don't need to fix their pain or their struggle for them. You don't need to have the perfect words. Often action begins just with presence. So a message, a check-in, a short conversation, listening fully, and making space for someone to just be honest in your presence. And just reflecting now on what is one small action that you could take to support someone else. And it's important that we think about this in terms of what is available for us, what energy we have. And it can just be a small action. Just notice what comes to mind for you to help someone else. And then we widen that circle once more and think beyond individual people and toward community. So, one of the values of Yoga Born. And mental health is shaped not only by personal choices, but of course by other people and the world around us. It is shaped by kindness, by safety, inclusion, and two of our other values, compassion and connection. An action for everyone for Mental Health Awareness Week may look like reducing stigma, speaking openly when we feel safe to, advocating for support, creating spaces where people can feel seen, safe, heard, included, leading with empathy, choosing compassion. There's that word again. It's important. Choosing compassion just in small daily moments, it becomes a habit. And this isn't about us carrying the whole world because no single person can, of course. But perhaps this is about us understanding that every small action sends a ripple outwards. It starts with us and it ripples out into the world. And every act of care and of kindness can change the atmosphere, the energy, the literal vibration around us. Just take a moment to let that settle. And we're going to draw this practice to a close. Just bring your awareness back to the rhythm of your natural breath. Notice the inhale and the exhale. Bring awareness to the body once more, the surfaces beneath you, the space around you. And perhaps something you can take with you is that action doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes action is resting, you know, giving ourselves space and time just to rest. Sometimes action is reaching out. Sometimes action is just continuing, just having that strength to continue, get up, brush our teeth. And this Mental Health Awareness Week and beyond, because you know this goes far beyond just a week of a year. May you move forward with compassion for yourself, with care for others, and with a quiet hope, really, for the wider world, because we are all inextricably connected. When you are ready, you might start to bring some movement to the body, blink the eyes open, and just take yourself gently back into your day, your evening. If it feels right for you, you might take some notes, journal, you might just sit and ponder a little bit longer on what this means to you and anything that's come up. And of course, this is a practice that you could listen to whenever, really. You know, the theme is Mental Health Awareness Week 2026, but I think what is touched on is for every day of the year. So thank you for listening. If you enjoyed that, give us the thumbs up. And Yoga Born is a free platform. This is just a huge passion project for me, in all honesty. This is about sharing yoga, holistic well-being with as many people as we can. And what really helps that is if you hit that subscribe button, if you do hit that thumbs up, if you drop us a comment, and we can share as much of this free goodness with as many people as possible. We are still moving through May. That's a little separate offering, an asana every day through May. So check that out. And there are literally hundreds of other recordings available. And I'm sure that I'll be making even more. So yeah, take good care of yourself. Take what you need from your day and I will see you soon. Bye for now.